Hi, and welcome back to, I guess, the last episode of my playthrough of The Witch of Salem. Theoretically, Maggie could move into Allier. The problem is, she has this artifact that we need to seal off the gate that's behind that token. Unfortunately, only Orange is aware on where this gate is actually, so he needs this artifact. But as they are both at the same location at the start of the turn, they are not allowed to exchange items anymore. And that's really a problem at this point in time. But I think we have to deal with it, so we have to do that at least 1 or 2 rounds later, our move into Allier. And to be honest, I'm not sure if we will be able to do that. But first of all, let's start the round. Flip the card. Luckily we only have to draw 1 card, and sometimes really luck is with us. This is Robert Craven. So we all get back to the Miskatonic University. We can ignore the shadow over here because then Robert will be with us, so no need to roll the die. And yeah, I think from there we can form completely normal. That's awesome. So let's first call Mr. Craven, then Maggie will join the party, David and Tom. So they're all at the Miskatonic University, which means they all are allowed to reclaim their location cards. Then we will discard Mr. Craven and we'll draw ourselves a new creature card. So let's see what we have, and oh my god, you are not believing this. I really thought we would be lucky, but we are not. As you can see, again we have drawn Necron. Again his marker will move ahead, and as we have, I think, 6 creatures on board, Necron would move 6 spaces ahead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he would even move 2 spaces more because Nyarlathotep is also in play as a shadow. Dagon has made it out of Allier. He will come to Arkham and he will kill all our investigators, and I think Robert will hide somewhere to find a new team of investigators for the next round of a round of Witch of Salem. This was really bad luck. I really have to say that. So I really thought we would have at least 2 or 3 more rounds, but that's the problem with Necron, because all the creature cards are being reshuffled, everything is being put back into the deck, and in this case this was very unlucky. So it was it was directly mean from the game. So first he gave us some slight shimmer on the horizon, so everything looked okay. Hey, wow, Robert Craven shows up, we gain our location cards back so we can exchange objects, and then we can send Maggie back to off to Allier and so on. And the next card is Necron, and then it says hey, edge. Yeah, this ends my playthrough of The Witch of Salem. I already told you that this would be my last episode. To be honest, I thought it would take a little bit longer than this one. I really was prepared to do some action, do some rounds and so on. And basically the game ended before any investigator could take an action, which is very unfair. I think I should have taken care about the creature a little bit more in respect to keep Arkham clean, so Necron would not advance so far. So especially during the last round when he, I think, moved 7 spaces ahead and so on. This was, I think, the biggest problem. And if I would have taken care about some of these monsters, then maybe we could have survived 1 or 2 more rounds. So definitely my bad here. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of The Witch of Salem. It's definitely a game I would totally recommend you if you are into, let's say, the whole Cthulhu mythos, H.P. Lovecraft, or maybe even have read the books by Wolfgang Holbein. It's definitely Not directly comparable to Arkham Horror. Of course, there are some connections, so they're both apparently cooperative games, but I think both games are having completely different depth, and I think how you have to engage these games, how deep you have to dive into the rules, the housekeeping in Arkham Horror and so on. So Witch of Salem is definitely a lighter game, but I think this does not mean that it's, let's say, a worse game. I really enjoy both variants, so Arkham Horror and The Witch of Salem, and sometimes I even prefer The Witch of Salem, especially when I don't want to go into a 5-hour playing session. Okay, so hope to see you in one of my next videos. I think the next one might be in a rule explanation video about seasons. I think this might come handy because there is a expansion already planned, so maybe you might be interested to check this out. Until then, bye bye.